Is a multi-generational home the right option for your family? And where can you buy a brand new multi-generational home right here in Daytona Beach? We'll find out on today's episode of Rockin Real Estate News. Welcome to Rockin Real Estate News. I'm Alice Cooper, and I look forward to answering what's rockin' in Daytona Beach real estate. Today we're discussing multi-generational homes and whether or not it might be the right option for you. There's no question that the pandemic changes in a number of ways, and one major question that many of us ask ourselves is, what's the meaning of a home? Our homes became our offices, our classrooms, gyms, and we re-examine our needs for a home. For many, it meant selling the small home in the city, moving to a larger one with more space, maybe a larger backyard and dedicated offices. But for others, it meant creating a multi-generational household. Since the pandemic, we've seen a rise in multi-gen households. Jen Lalt of the National Association of Realtors, she explains, multi-gen home buying may be where homes and families kind of merge together with elderly parents, children who have boomerang back home, and other extended family members. And while this is not a new concept of living, it is one that has gained popularity recently. There's also data from the Pew Research Center that suggests multi-gen homes have made a comeback in the recent years, particularly after the '08 financial crisis and then again during the pandemic. If you've considered buying a multi-gen home, you're not alone. Depending on your homeownership journey, there are various reasons for a multi-generational home right now that might be right. Let's take a look at a recent survey from NAR that outlines 4 top reasons why people are purchasing these type of homes. For first-time homebuyers, 28% may want a larger home that they can only afford with multiple incomes, and 28% cited cost savings as their main motivator. For repeat homebuyers, 23% of respondents cited moving in with an aging relative, while 19% said that a multi-gen family home would be right for their children who are moving back in. Regardless of whether your motives are financially focused or based on the need to care for a loved one, a multi-gen home has some very distinct advantages. For many, it could make homeownership more affordable, and it can also help you better support a family member that might need you. As Los explains, multi-generational home buying is a way for families to care for one another, support one another, and often buy a home that may have been previously out of reach. The trend for multi-gen buying appears to be firmly established, and one that could expand well into the future. Right here in Daytona Beach, some local builders have taken notice to the need for multi-gen housing. Lennar Homes, who currently has a number of new communities coming up in Volusia, they have created what's called the next-gen model of home. It's one of their standard models designed for multi-generational living. It has 2 separate living spaces under one roof. One is smaller, it's a 1-bedroom apartment attached to the main 3-bedroom home with its own private entrance. It's perfect for buyers who are shopping for an in-law suite or need that multi-generational living. And Lennar Homes has some pretty great move-in incentives right now. Now they are calling this their super sales event. They have communities in Edgewater, LPGA, and DeLand with brand new homes starting in the 3s. Plus, they're offering up to $15,000 in buyer concessions and financing as low as 4.9%. If you're in the market for a multi-generational home, Lennar's next gen model is definitely worth considering. So reach out to us for some details. Whatever the motivator, multi-gen housing has become more and more popular, and builders are responding to the needs of our buyers. So if you haven't considered this as an option, and it may be a fit for your lifestyle and needs, it's definitely worth looking into. Until next time, rock on, rock stars.